All right, guys, got something really cool here I want to show you guys. Just picked up a new toy and need to go ahead and show it to you guys before I get her cleaned up and we start wrenching. And I'm tickled to death. Man, I've been wanting one of these for a long time. Finally got one, and I'm getting this on video because I'm ready to go ahead and start cleaning up. As you know, we talk about it, any project, before you start working on something, you got to clean it. So without further ado, I give to you the 66 Baja Bug. Man, and she's got a good secret, good solid base. This is a 66, so we've got we've actually got a ball joint front end, not a kingpin. Or is that kingpin? That's a ball joint front end. Interesting. See, that's these bugs, you don't ever get anything that's stock. So we got a flipping swing axle rear end. Let me get another good look in here. Oh yeah, absolutely. That is a ball joint front beam. Oh man, I wonder if I can I've got a kingpin front end, which I prefer. I wonder if I can get that swapped out. We're gonna look into that. But let's get into this. Rust is actually not too bad. Oh. Front pan's pretty good. Rear pan's not so good. That's probably about the biggest rust repair we're going to run into is these pans. But man, check out these doors. Ooh, man, full interior. Seats are going to go, probably go with some PRB seats, some suspension seats, roll cage. Man, this dash is flipping mint. Man, I'd probably get $1,000 for that dash. I mean, it's unbelievable. Oh, look at that. Man, even has the oh shit handle right there. I got a bad windshield, but do have a new windshield in the back. I'm starting to give the secret away. Here's some tubing, but man, watch this. Listen to this. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, this is 66. So we've got the pop out rear windows. Gonna get all this glass out. Oh yeah, I meant to ask. Comment down below, what's the first thing you think we should do? We're going to go through here. I'll show you kind of what's going on. We've got some nice brand new all-terrain tires on the back. This thing has not been ridden with these new tires yet. So these are brand spanking new. And here is the creme de la creme of one of the main reasons I was going after it. I've been trying to get this bug since March, and it's now May. So I've been talking to this guy for some time. Finally talked him out of trading for one of my dirt bikes. So if you guys don't know what we got here, is we've got a 1987 Thunderbird 2.3 inline 4-cylinder. Yes, we've got the turbo. Being an 87, we also have the air-to-air intercooler, so that bumped up, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's 86 was 140 horsepower, and then when they added the intercooler, air-to-air intercooler, it bumped it up to 190. So we got 190 horsepower in this 1,700 pound bug, which it's probably 2,200 pounds now. But let's get down here. It's got the swing axle. I'm not a big fan of the swing axle, but we're going to do that. Run what you got, and then when we blow it up, which I'm sure we will, because I can't see this. The way I drive my toys, I can't see this thing holding up. So we're going to run it. It blows up. When it blows up, we will do an IRS swap. As you can see, we got to get the torsion bars adjusted up, put some more tension on those to get this thing lifted back up. I don't have my flashlight, but there is, if you can see this, there is a lot of gunk and seepage down here. We're going to have to get that cleaned up, figure out where that's coming from. That could be coming from the transaxle, or that could be a leaky rear seal. I don't know yet. So we'll see. We've got that. Man, window frames look pretty good. I don't think I saw any major spots, but we'll see once we get these windows pulled out. Actually, there's an open spot there, so I'm going to suspect that these are going to be pretty dang good. This one's actually, yeah, see how they pop out? Oh, it looks good. Oh, we're going to get pretty lucky. We'll just trim that out. See that piece there? We don't need it, guys. Don't need it at all. Don't need it. Looks good. Got to get her cleaned up. Let's see, driver's side door gonna open. Well, oh, see, I had to push it. Ho, ho, ho. There's the back. Got a nice back seat. There's all the, come on, baby. There's all the ECU there in the ammo can and the wiring from the Thunderbird. Here's our key switch. We got to get that run up here. So reason being, while all the wiring's back here like this, you got the ammo can. The gentleman that I did get this buggy from, or this Beetle from, actually had this engine set up on a sand rail. So he basically swapped it into this Bug and never finished getting everything out. There's a few engine things that need to be addressed before we get it running. But man, look at that. The entire, I think everything in here is complete. I think it's got the, yep, it's got the headliner. I didn't even notice that when I went and picked it up. It's got the headliner. Wow, everything is here. Even the windows work. They roll up and down. Man, it's got a tack. We're gonna have to get a boost gauge because we got our turbo. I'm gonna get our hydraulic clutch because, man, I just really like the feel of that hydraulic clutch versus this cable. We'll have to get that fixed, get this thing all stripped out, cleaned up, sealed up. Man, listen to that door. Listen, I'm gonna do that again. Oh, very nice, very nice. I'm excited. Oh man, I'm disappointed that this is a ball joint front end. I really prefer the Kingpin, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll get her cleaned up, so there we go. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. What should we do first? What do you want to see? And this is definitely, we're going to Baja it up. We're going to keep cutting these fenders. We're going to get the rear end lifted up, get the motor running. One thing that is going to be fun, which I don't think I'm going to use this, but I do have the stock Thunderbird radiator and intercooler. And it's just pretty bulky. I can't see that working too well on this Bug, but I'd love to find one that's more of a rectangle to fit a lot better in the back right here. He starting to get an area for it mocked up to where he can mount it. But that's gonna, man, it's gonna come up to here. It's gonna look like garbage. So any ideas on something that might fit well down there, let me know down below. I'll be researching as well. So again, tickled to death to finally get me a Baja. A good base Baja. I've had a dozen Bug Beetles, but they were all just straight up garbage, Flintstone garbage, just falling apart. And you start digging into a lot of these old Beetles and you just find more damage, more rust. And then you just get to a point where, you know, it's not worth it. And then you haul it off to the scrapyard, which is what, unfortunately, was what I ended up doing with a lot of them. But this one looks like a good base. I'm going to cut it. I went way too long. I'm just excited. So here we go, guys.